Pete Hegseth had his Senate confirmation hearing as Donald Trump's new Secretary of Defense. We had left-wing protesters infiltrating the committee session and, of course, causing chaos. We had left-wing senators having meltdowns left, right, and center because of Pete's response, which was absolutely robust every single time. And the media covered all that. But what the mainstream media didn't cover was what was happening outside. Yes, we had the US veterans marching on Capitol Hill to, of course, show their support to Pete Hegseth. And we're going to show you that. And, of course, a couple of very, very interesting moments as well from the hearing. Let's go to the veterans. So for the record, these were the local veterans in Washington, D.C. who decided to spontaneously turn up. This wasn't a big organized gathering, obviously. It wasn't really structured. It was just a group of them got in touch with each other and said, let's go and show support to Pete. Obviously, there were a lot of interesting moments as well. For example, Pete Hegseth's views on what's going on in the Middle East, especially in Gaza. Well, he seems to be quite robust on his views on the leadership of Gaza, the Islamist Hamas. Let's go to the moment where Tom Cotton asked him about Gaza.
Said that you support Israel's war in Gaza. I support Israel's existential war in Gaza. I assume, like me and President Trump, you support that war as well, don't you?
Senator, I do. I support Israel destroying and killing every last member of Hamas.
And
every single one of them. So this is we're not going to have a Secretary of Defense who's going to be sitting on the fence, let's just say, unlike the existing ones, the existing administration we have. Now, it wasn't a good day for Gillibrand, so she decided to try her best to scrutinize, to hold Pete to account. Didn't go too well. But this is one of the moments, because they were talking about his views on women, well, DEI hiring for the armed forces based on gender rather than merit. So she decided to basically trap him to say, does that mean you hate all women who serve? He said, no. If they have the merit, if they have the standards, it's fine.
And then last, can't serve if you're a leftist. The statements you said about people who have views differently than you, that we're the enemy. Are you saying that 50% of the DOD, if they hold liberal views or leftist views or are Democrats, are not welcome in the military? Are you saying that?
Senator, I volunteered to deploy to Afghanistan under Democrat President Barack Obama. I also volunteered to guard the inauguration of Joe Biden, but was denied the opportunity to serve because I was identified as an extremist by my own unit for a Christian tattoo.
For having a Christian tattoo. He's an extremist. So they talk about the conservatives are wanting to deny people's rights to do this, to serve, to join, or whatever, despite, not having merit, for example. But it's actually the liberal side who continue to censor, to block, to cancel. In this case, for simply having a tattoo as a Christian.